Caitlin Clark gets pushed around, thrown to the floor during games, and teammates are standing there just looking, not doing anything. Sophie Cunningham will do something. While other players get a microphone put in front of them, doing their media interviews, while they regurgitate the same nonsense, the same word salad that Stephanie White Lies says, Sophie Cunningham will say, no.
There's a scene that is raising concerns from fans, and pretty much people is demanding answers from none other than WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelberg. Let me pull up this picture right here, guys, because this one right here is crazy, bro. I mean, just crazy.
So, the big way they were able to neutralize Caitlin Clark, and I think it was almost an issue with Stephanie White as much as anything, is they were manhandling her. They were manhandling Caitlin Clark early in that game. Like, they had two hands on her. They were fully getting into the we are grabbing her and we don't really care. Like, that was their goal. Their goal was they were out there to maul Caitlin Clark. They had they had absolutely no intention of doing anything other than mauling Caitlin Clark.
Right here, that has went viral. Yeah, this is the storybook of Caitlin Clark's season, bro. That's just all I can say. Look at this. Somebody said this shot from the Fever versus the Fever versus Dream game. Look at Caitlin's face as she passes the ball. She's literally on her knees. Somebody's hovering over her back. Somebody said it's 1 in 15 missed foul calls. This is ridiculous. And this right here shows you that the WNBA referees has a hidden agenda against Caitlin, bro. It's just simple as that.
Like, they were not out there to play legit defense. They were there to maul Caitlin Clark as much as they possibly could. And realistically, it worked. It worked. Like, it wasn't even like a lot of the stuff was a couple of off-ball fouls, but there were quite a few there were quite a few situations where it was from behind. So you saw pictures like this. They literally had two hands on the back of Caitlin Clark's jersey. So if anytime Caitlin tried to move, it was two hands on her back. She couldn't move off the ball. She was being hacked off the ball, and the referees allow contact with guards off the ball, which they shouldn't.
They're doing it's a protective dancing, bro. Like, this is not real. Like, this, well, it is real, but it shouldn't be real. Somebody said ref was just staring. And Kelsey Mitchell in the background was just standing there. I mean, just staring. Wow, bro. Somebody said these refs not serious at all.
In the end, this is the story of an unbreakable star. The league and its players have tried everything to break Caitlin Clark. They've targeted her with cheap shots. The refs have ignored blatant fouls, and a culture of jealousy has tried to diminish her accomplishments. But every hard foul just adds fuel to the fire. Every cheap shot just makes her more determined. She might be on her knees in that viral photo, but she's still standing tall in the record books. They can keep trying to knock her down, but she just keeps getting up and rewriting history. She's not just the face of the league, she's its heart, its soul, and its future. And she's proving night after night.
The Indiana Fever won by 17 points last night. 17. And this is how they played defense against Caitlin Clark all night. Jordan Canada, career game. Over 30 points. She had 6 made threes in the first half. She played defense like this on Caitlin Clark all night, despite the fact that Caitlin Clark played limited minutes. 12 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, and helping lead her team to a 17-point win. This is how they played defense on her all night.
And her retaliation is written all over the record books. Despite the constant physical abuse, she put together one of the greatest rookie seasons in WNBA history. She shattered the single-season assist record. She broke the rookie scoring record. She became the first rookie ever to record a 30-point triple-double. She set the single-game assist record with 19 in one game. She is literally rewriting history while getting beat up every single night. Every record she breaks is a middle finger to the players who try to foul her out of the game and the league that lets them do it. Her success isn't just a testament to her skill, it's an act of defiance.
Look at this. Like, what are we doing here? I tell y'all all the time. Every time people play the Indiana Fever, they do too much. Bree Jones almost took out like 3 people that game. Matter of fact, let's watch it again. Watch the clock. And I bet y'all gonna say, oh, it was an accident. Because every time somebody do something to somebody on the Indiana Fever, y'all say it's an accident. I know.
But here's the beautiful part, the ultimate revenge. They can't stop her. In that very same game against the Atlanta Dream, where she was getting mauled, Clark put on a masterclass in mental toughness and leadership. After a frustrating first half where her shot wasn't falling, she completely changed her game. She took over as a pure floor general, controlling the pace, dissecting the defense with her passing, and dishing out 9 assists. The Fever's offense, which had looked stagnant, suddenly exploded for 59 points in the second half, their best half in 7 seasons. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. While opponents were busy trying to rough her up, Clark was busy making them look foolish on the scoreboard.
You see how easy it is when you just let Caitlin play ball and others follow suit instead of trying to put a square peg in a round hole? This was a tale of 2 halves. A tale of 2 halves. A half where the Indiana Fever let Jordan Canada have wide open shots, and a half where they decided to play defense and shut Jordan Canada down and not let Ryan Howard get off.
The crisis has even sparked a civil war on her own team. While some teammates stand by and watch Clark get pummeled, others, like Sophie Cunningham, have had enough. Cunningham has become Clark's unofficial on-court bodyguard, a fiery enforcer who refuses to let the abuse go unanswered. She's gotten into arguments with opponents, screamed at referees, and has even been ejected for standing up for Clark. Her outspoken defiance highlights the frustration, showing that the problem is so obvious that players are risking their own careers and paychecks to call it out. The fact that a teammate has to resort to getting tossed from a game just to get the refs to pay attention is a damning indictment of the entire system.
She might not get as many open threes as she usually does. She might not get the opportunity to shoot logo threes unless it's in transition, and that's all okay. That's the growth and the physicality of the WNBA. But her drawing attention to herself, either by on-ball or off-ball, is allowing her teammates to get in good scoring positions and for them to cook and for that, Aerie driving in and dishing to Tasha Howard. Like, there's so many good things going on around Caitlin Clark that even when she's in the corner, they're still able to be successful.
This proves the league's complicity. This isn't just about a few players playing dirty. This is a conspiracy of silence from the officials and the front office in New York. The refs consistently let these blatant hacks and shoves slide in real time. It's only after the games, when social media erupts with slow-motion replays and fan outrage becomes a firestorm, that the league quietly upgrades these fouls to flagrants. They're trying to cover their tracks, to retroactively apply justice. But the damage is already done. The message has already been sent to the players on the court, you can get away with it. Why are they allowing their cash cow, the player responsible for record attendance and a massive new TV deal, to be treated like this? Is it jealousy from the old guard? Is it a misguided attempt to humble the rookie who became bigger than the league overnight? Whatever the reason, their inaction makes them just as guilty as the players throwing the elbows.
Isn't it funny how much the WNBA hates Caitlin Clark? Like, I saw today that they picked Angel Reese to be like the cover athlete for 2K, and I just think it's funny how no one really ever cared about the WNBA. They barely made any money. They actually lost money as a league. They were pretty irrelevant. They had no good TV deals. They had terrible ratings, and all of a sudden they have this godsend, Caitlin Clark. And since she's gotten into the WNBA, the league has gained so much popularity. People actually care about it now. People are going to the games now. Their TV ratings, the money all the players are making, everything's way up, and they just fucking despise her. And yeah, you could argue it's because how talented she is. Like, we've never seen a girls basketball player as talented as she is, but I think it's something different.
And if you think that's an exaggeration, the numbers don't lie. This is a statistical witch hunt, and the data is damning. Caitlin Clark has been on the receiving end of a staggering 17% of all flagrant fouls committed in the entire WNBA. Let that sink in. One player is absorbing nearly 1 out of every 5 flagrant fouls in a league of 144 players. It's a statistical anomaly so glaring it borders on conspiracy. And it gets worse. The Chicago Sky, a team that has made their animosity towards Clark very public, were responsible for 80% of the flagrant fouls committed against her. This isn't just physicality. This is a targeted, team-specific strategy to injure and intimidate, sanctioned by the silence of the officials.
You know, the 9th best guard in the league picked up well before half court and then was just grabbed and suffocated all night. All night. This is the defense. 9th best guard in the league.
Now, I watched this player get eye gouged. After getting eye gouged, the same person that eye gouged her walked up on her. And at the same time, simultaneously, there was another girl who approached her from the side and knocked her down to the point where she was on the ground. My question to you is, how are you going to fix this? Because I don't understand if this is a referee issue because they can't call out double dribbles and traveling and things like that. I don't know if they just can't see this stuff, so they're not going to do anything about it, or if they're in on it as well.
Let's call this what it is: a systematic targeting. From the opening tip of her first game, opponents have been given a green light to manhandle, maul, and pummel Caitlin Clark. This isn't just welcome to the league physicality. This is a calculated strategy. They grab her jersey off the ball, putting 2 hands in her back to stop her from moving through screens. A clear violation that goes uncalled 90% of the time. They hack her on every drive to the basket, not to contest the...
I think I found a real rivalry in the WNBA. And it's not Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. It's Caitlin Clark and Ryan Howard. And they've been going at it for years. Recently, they got a lot of attention because they were chirping back and forth after a Fever Dream game. But the thing is, this rivalry actually could be great for the league. You gotta understand, to have a real rivalry, it has to have some layers behind it. It can't be something falsely orchestrated by the media. It needs to be organic. And this one definitely fits the bill.
The WNBA really thought this photo would go unnoticed. This is the picture that broke the internet. Caitlin Clark, on her knees, desperately trying to make a pass while Ryan Howard hovers over her back. This isn't just a hard foul. It's the storybook of her entire rookie season. A single image that captures the league's hidden agenda against its biggest star. The referees are staring. Her teammates are watching, and fans are demanding answers. Because this wasn't just a tough play. It was a symptom of a season-long mugging that the league seems perfectly happy to ignore.